So Rochelle asked me if I wanted to talk about Mark, and given my love of public speaking, of course I said yes, absolutely. But it's Mark, right? So of course,
Thank you.
I have to. And he's probably enjoying this already before I even really say anything, so he knows how uncomfortable this is for me. But, so I started with the city in 2005. Became part of our little team, Michelle and Mark and I, in code compliance, which has grown over the years. But my very first day on the job, I was seated right next to Mark. I think we even shared a desk for the first couple of weeks. We were thrown, stuck in the middle of all the building inspectors in that area. And we've moved, I think, 5 times over the years between the second and third floors. And so that's close to 13 years that I've been here, and so the first 11 of those, wherever we got moved, I was always sitting next to Mark. And so you get to know somebody pretty well, not just from a coworker standpoint, but personal things. You find out about their likes.
Bagels.
And bagels, yeah. It's a true story. I'm not a bagel fan. A true story about the inadvertent phone call also. That was pretty embarrassing. Anyway, find out about people's lives. Actually, that makes me more comfortable.
We're on time. That's it.
Yeah. So as Denny and Rochelle already talked about, Mark, loves to give gifts. And so I'm going to kind of piggyback on that theme a little bit. But talk about, and Mark gives wonderful gifts, and Danny talked about handmade things. We've all received those, I'm sure. But Mark likes to focus on other things also, things that maybe you don't really want or maybe are dislikes. I'll just say, for example, I don't know how many of you in here know, Mark does not like leaf blowers. And I don't mean finds them mildly annoying. He hates leaf blowers. So, and Mark always shows up to work in a good mood, almost always. So on those days when he'd show up, and by the way, he had this, one thing I figured out pretty quickly is he has this daily, unique, flexible start time frame, I should say, of arriving to work somewhere between 8:05 and 8:14 or something in the morning. So anyway, if he came into work and he was in not a very good mood, which is rare, it was because of one of 2 things. Either he forgot his glasses at home, or he encountered a leaf blower walking from the garage to the office. So, as I said, we got to know each other pretty well, and Mark likes to give little gifts and leave things at your desk, and you don't know why sometimes. And so I just brought a few of them. I'm not going to bring everything, but I've got a few here. One of the things, and I think everybody on our team has experienced at one time or another, we all have received chopsticks. Numerous pairs of chopsticks. In fact, one year he gave me even, I guess you would call this a party pack. You can see it still up if anybody needs them. And I'm sure I told him at some point I don't use chopsticks. I had an interest in even learning how to use them, so of course I have tons of them. Another thing, he knows I don't read fiction. I like to read, but I don't sit down with a novel. And so from time to time, Mark would bring me novels. This one's called Dragon's Lair. Then he would go to, I guess, Goodwill or garage sales, I don't know what, someplace where you could find one for $5 or $5.
It's the Lansing Library right out here. You just came from here.
Okay.
Bring them back.
So I would get these. This one even has my picture on it. He found a picture of me, cut it out, picture it. Star Wars. I'm not a Star Wars fan. Mark and I would spend a lot of time talking about astronomy, space, universe, that sort of thing. We both love that. But for whatever reason, I'm not a Star Wars fan. I've seen maybe 3 of the movies. Don't really know any of the characters, so of course Mark would bring me little things. I mean, I know who R2-D2 is. I know who Princess Leia is. Beyond that, somehow fixed to my computer monitor. But the last thing I have to mention, and I've got tons of other stuff, and as you can see, I've kept it all. And Mark would probably be disappointed if I didn't mention this, and I have to preface it a little bit. We had an all-staff meeting a couple weeks ago, and we had a presentation or an introduction to a communication tool, I guess you'd call it, called Radical Candor. And for those of you who weren't at the meeting, in a nutshell, it is when you're communicating with somebody, say something nice before you slam them with an insult. And Rochelle thought I wasn't listening, but obviously I was. And I have to say, honestly, it's worked pretty well so far. But somewhere in conversation, well, first I'll just say I like butterflies. I'm not obsessed with them. I don't read about them. I don't have a glass case in my house with 200 of them all labeled with pins stuck through the middle of them. But you know, they're mildly fascinating. They're butterflies. What I don't like, and this is where I don't want to insult anybody, I don't like fake butterflies. And in my job, I think I feel like I've driven by every single house in the city of Eugene over the last 13 years. And I've seen so many of those three butterfly sets on people's houses. You know, you have the big one that I guess is the dad. And I just sort of like them, but obviously I'm in the minority because you see them everywhere. So early on, that somehow came out in conversation. Mark learned that about me. So naturally, over the years, he's left me. And of course, you can't have just one of these, right? You've got to have a second one. Let's see, got this nice colorful one. Let's see. Well, it's actually a bird. I don't know why he gave that to me. I never said I hated birds. Let's see what else. Oh, this one. And then, as we said, Mark gives really nice gifts too. He gave me a great plant for my cubicle one year for my birthday. Very nice. I still have it. I thought that was, really nice. I love gardening. I love plants. Of course, it wasn't too long afterwards when I came into work one day and found this stuck in the middle. So that's just a sample of some of the things that I want to state on the record. Not once did I ever leave a leaf blower at his cubicle. But yeah, I got all these things. But in all seriousness, I couldn't have handpicked a better coworker. Seriously. It's been great working with Mark. He's become he wasn't just a great coworker, but he's a great friend of my wife and my daughter. And I know we'll see each other a lot, but I just want to say thank you for being such a fabulous coworker and a great friend, and I know that will continue. And I wish you nothing but a healthy, fun, happy, long retirement, because you deserve it.
Thank you.
And so, we all chipped in, and we know one of Mark's favorite things, he loves shopping online and that sort of thing, so we've got it.
Wow, Randy, I think we have found a hidden talent.